Excuse me. What is going on, guys? Today we are watching a pretty funny video that I saw earlier. I saw somebody else reacting to it, so I'm pretty unoriginal. I decided to react to it myself. This is a video of a dude who was on a flight. I believe it was either to or leaving Hawaii, and this guy just has this whole freak out. So let's watch it together. Let's see this ridiculousness.
The plane, that's totally fine. We know for sure. And then we'll get you off.
Okay, I just dealt with the FBI. I know what I'm up against. So.
Yeah, so
okay.
This has nothing to do with the dog. It has to do with you.
For what?
Okay? Whatever their complaint is right now, it's just they want you off.
They want the dog on the floor, and that's against the law.
Okay, well,
dogs can go anywhere.
Okay. So I saw this in the video earlier. So let me show y'all the law real quick. Your service animal must be permitted to accompany you in the space under the seat in front of you. Certain service animals may be permitted to sit on your lap if it can be done so safely. Service animal cannot block a space that must remain unobstructed for safety. So they're saying it can't be in a place like the middle of the walkway because people have to walk there. So yeah, this guy's already in the wrong. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about, but he's just telling a straight up lie there. So let's keep going.
What did I do?
Okay.
Because I'm fucking sick and tired of discrimination.
What discrimination?
Okay, well, the thing is, it's a private entity here.
Okay, with federal funds. You guys are about to get so fucked, so you better fucking read the Constitution.
Bro, I swear to God, anybody with this type of entitled attitude, anybody who says something along the lines of, I've heard this line in many Karen videos. You guys are in big trouble for this one. You're gonna get it, Buster. And then they're sitting there shaking their fist, steam coming out of their ears, full on Cuphead boss anger from these people, bro. And it's absolutely loony because 3 seconds of looking up the law will show you that they're not really doing anything wrong. So I don't really understand what point this guy's really trying to make here. I'm honestly, I'm pretty lost, guys. I don't get it.
No, that's fine. Okay. But they want you off the plane, so
I'm not getting off.
Okay?
I'm not getting off.
Why aren't you getting off, bro?
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna deboard. So
okay, deboard.
So now this piece of shit is making everybody get off the plane, bro, because this man doesn't want to move, bro. This man doesn't want to move his dog 2 feet under the seat in front of him. This man cannot wrap his head around the fact that he has to follow the rules just like everybody else on this plane. Y'all understanding why I chose to react to this video today? Because this dude really thinks that he's in a position where he can inconvenience this many people, bro. He is actually forcing the plane to deboard because of his ignorance. It's insane. All of these people on this plane are going to be inconvenienced because of this one motherfucker, man. I don't really think I have anything to say to that, man. That's just, if you're that level of delusional, bro, I think you need to be locked up. That's all I gotta say. And everybody's yelling at him, right? Rightfully so. I would have physically removed him forcefully, so better be glad I wasn't on that plane, because that would have been an assault charge.
I'll stay. You tell him that.
I follow rules. I'm in a chair.
Yeah, and now he's on the floor.
Now we can do all this. Now you come.
Oh, so now he wants to put him on the floor. So now it's an issue, right? As soon as this man realizes that, oh shit, my actions have consequences, what? That can affect everybody on the plane, not just myself. I'm in a public place right now. I have to control myself. I have to show some level of restraint and decency. No way! This dude, I can't, bro. There's no words for a person like this, man. And that actually, you know what? That brings me to a much bigger point. If you ever find yourself in an argument with somebody as ignorant as this, just stop. Don't bother trying to, beat a dead horse or try to waste your energy proving a point to them. people like this, man, they live in their own world. They live by their own rules. And nothing you can say is going to stop it because you are not them. And as far as they're concerned, right, you're nothing to them. They don't care about really anybody but themselves. So if you, again, I think it's really important that I'm a very determined person. I like to, especially when it comes to conflicts, I like to push the issue until it gets resolved. But it's important that in a conflict like this, you realize that you already won the battle, bro. This person's stupidity is actually so dense that it is basically holding them. It's keeping them prisoner in their life. So they've already lost, bro. Their stupidity, their ignorance is actually preventing them from living a fulfilling and really just satisfying life. Because imagine being this dude, right? I can't imagine being happy. I can't imagine being fulfilled. You realize people like this, they wake up losing, bro. They already lost. So if you find yourself in an argument with a person like this, bro, do not bother, bro. That argument, it was over before it even started.
This is America.
America, this is not America, this is Hawaii.
It's not Hawaii.
What the? Wait, hold up. This isn't America. This is Hawaii, brother. I used to have a big, like huge map. I would be looking at it right now, actually. I can't really describe where it is in my room, but without going on a huge tangent about like the layout of my room. But I used to have a map like right in front of me, where I am now. But even in spite of that, I have no knowledge of geography, man. I don't know where. First of all, I live in actually, I won't even say where I live, bro. But I live pretty close to Ohio, and it took me like, let me tell you, bro. The other day, doing a Google search was mind-blowing to me, because seeing Ohio that close to me was absolutely insane. I have no idea where anything is on the map, bro. Let me cut all the bullshit. Y'all don't want to hear the life story, right? I don't. I have no knowledge of geography. I'm actually very, very bad at geography. I don't think I was ever taught realistically really anything in that area. Not about no mountains or rock formations or nothing, bro. I didn't take a single geography lesson in my entire high school career. Honestly, even middle school and elementary school, I didn't learn a single thing. I think at one point in 7th grade, we had to learn the 50 states, and I think that was the closest thing I got. So let me tell you, brother, the fact that I know the Hawaii is part of the USA and you don't, that's a huge problem, man. You got to get some help for that. But I mean, hey, I can't really say that, because they have the right idea here. At least this person has the right idea. They're actually sitting here trying to get this crazy ignorant dude off the plane. So they're not in his position, but hey, honestly, I would much rather be stupid than ignorant. So
Hawaii got stolen a couple years ago.
They go hand in hand.
A long time ago by the whites.
Bring back the whites, bro. What you?
One idiot.
Yeah, please take it back. Thanks, Pat. Awesome. I got my 5-year-old here. You're a great role model. Thank you. Well, and you should listen to Eminem.
You should listen to Eminem. My God.
Hey, guess what? Our country's fucked anyway, so thanks for Joe Biden.
Thanks for... Bro, that's the attitude these fucking people have, man. They love to just blame all of the country's issues on just one person. They like to blame all of their... And I think it goes much bigger than that. I think this is actually a psychological moment that we can actually psychologically evaluate here. You see, I'm gonna put on my little amateur psychologist hat over here, that you can't see. I don't know why I said you see, but I really think this dude, people like this specifically, that statement. Let's just start with the statement in itself. Biden is the reason for these problems in America. Okay, it's a pretty concrete, blanket, easy to understand statement, except for the fact that it has pretty much no meaning, because what is he even talking about? And I think this hints at a bigger issue psychologically with this dude. This dude, I feel like, is the type to just try and blame his problems on something. Try and put all of his issues on this one bad thing. And people like to do this a lot with video games. A lot of people that are my race like to do this with white people, and a lot of white people like to do it with people that are my race, black people. So I think it really shows in a moment like this where you're gonna bring up Joe Biden somehow, because he like man, as much as Joe Biden has to do with going on a plane, I don't think he was really involved in this situation really at all. So I think this shows that a pretty interesting side of this man's perspective, and just gives us a good look into his life and his psyche for a moment, because we can see this is just common for him. This is routine for this man. I have a problem, I pawn it off to something else. I blame it on, I use a quick little scapegoat, and I move on with my day. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked because I keep thinking of this really disgusting rice pizza that I saw earlier. I don't ever want to see it again. It was literally just ketchup and like sliced cheese and with pineapple rings on rice heated up in a microwave. I don't know why that was even conceived, but it's currently, you know, taking up a good amount of my brain capacity right now. Regardless of that, man, this dude is I really feel like this is a very telling moment. This dude really does show his true colors. He likes to blame his problems on others, on anything he can really get his hands on. I feel like when it comes to a guy like this, problems in his life will ultimately never get solved. They'll just get blamed on something, and eventually just he'll learn to live with him. He'll just say, oh yeah, you know, versus, right, a normal person has a problem, let's say with something, let's say you have an apple eating addiction, right, and you're getting to the point where you're eating 4 to 5 to 10 apples a day, right, and you're sluggish because you're eating all of these apples. This dude's the type of dude to be like, oh, well, I had a childhood where I didn't eat too many fruits and vegetables, so it's obvious why I have the apple addiction. It's okay. I know it's destroying my life, but it's alright because it came from something, and it's alright. He's the type of dude to just give something an excuse and not actually try and work towards a solution.
Please don't even say it.
We got a comedian on the thing, buddy. Yeah, it's just being funny.
Well, pretty soon, America's gonna be a police state, so you just keep going.
All right. Again with the unnecessary politics. Just thought it was really important to interject here, guys. If anybody in your life is like that, they always bring up politics in situations that don't really need it. Get that person some help, man, because they are suffering, dude. They're in a very dark place in their life, man. Only reason people realistically bring up politics like that is to play some kind of like pseudo intellectual mind game. They'll bring up like Marxism and like all these old world like ideologies and philosophies and shit up in like a regular conversation about fucking toast or something, right? And they'll always talk about like they always try to make something about, you know, some left and right, some fucking blue and red. Make sure you just stay away from those people because they're fucking insufferable. And if you are a person like that, please, man, just think about your life choices. If politics are your genuine interest, that's great, but there is a time and place. Bringing in police state, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you even saying? And what would your white ass have to worry about if it did become a police state? Bro, if this place became a police state, my black ass goes outside, I'm going to jail instantly. I have to worry about a police state, okay? I gotta worry about the police. Yo ass, bro, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Let me tell you. You got your cute little dog, okay? You feel entitled enough to make a whole scene, ruin everybody's day at an airport because in an airplane because you don't want to get off the plane. Brother, you don't have problems, okay? You've never experienced a problem in your entire life, and the fact that you're really pawning this off as like some sort of discrimination, that's just so wrong, dude. As somebody who belongs to a lot of different marginalized groups, I will say I've faced a fair amount of discrimination in a lot of different categories, man, and it's never really done in a way like that, where a police officer will come up to you and say that, something like your dog right on the ground. That is not. Where did the discrimination part come from? That's really what I'm trying to wrap my head around here. Where did that come from? I've had bad experiences with discrimination, and it's been nothing like this, bro. Discrimination, a lot of people will do it in a very subtle way. They like to kind of hide behind it. They'll say some things. They'll be like, they'll use very specific wording. Oh, this is one I got a lot as a kid. You're a very well-spoken kid. You have a very good vocabulary. You're very smart. I'm surprised that you are such a gifted young man. That's what a lot of people would tell me, man. And that's the type of wording, that's the type of dangerous territory you get into with discrimination. People actually will try and peddle it as if it's a normal thing. They'll try and slip it under the rug and try and it's the same thing with bullying. People will try and make it this kind of a background process, like a very nonchalant, sly thing, when in reality it is actually a very slimy, disgusting thing. And it wouldn't be this whole public backlash meltdown situation where you're sitting there, right, refusing to leave your seat like a toddler and forcing everybody to deboard the plane. If there was actual discrimination going on, people would be on this man's side. At least one person would be in this motherfucker's corner. But not a single person has stood up to even advocate for this guy for 2 seconds. So I think that really just speaks about, again, his character, his intentions, what is actually going on in this situation. This is crazy.
Can you tell me what law is broken?
And he's not even wearing a shirt?
Thank you.
Brother, that is... Why are you in a plane not wearing a shirt? Oh my God. Okay, first of all, I'm the type of person, I have clothes on all the time. Even if I'm in the house, right? The only time you go catch me with pretty much less than a full outfit on is when I'm asleep, bro. When I'm dead asleep in the bed. That's the only time. That's realistically the only time you should be removing clothes and having your shirt off around other people. Realistically, when you're at home, man, that's the only time it's appropriate to be walking around with no shirt, hanging around these people like they're your family, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your nasty ass body is getting all over that seat. So now everybody's gonna get your germs, man. That's first of all, how delusional are you to the point where you're actually not gonna wear a seat on an aircraft in the first place? Do you know how disgusting them aircraft seats are, bro? It's just unbelievable that you would even think to do that. You're going on a plane, brother. Put on a shirt.
Bro.
All they said was get the dog on the ground. It was simple. All you
Discrimination, nothing, bro. All he had to do was put the fucking dog on the ground. And besides that, man, nobody wants to see you shirtless, bro. You gross ass, disgusting motherfucker. Spreading your germs all over the place and spreading your ignorance, too. You are just a waste of time, bro. A waste of life and a waste of oxygen. I hate people like this, man.
Maybe you should read the law. Oh no, oh my God. I'm gonna go have a beer and don't give a fuck about what you guys say.
Of course, man. Ignorance. Ignorance is the only solution these motherfuckers can come up with. All they do is run, bro. They cannot sit here and face a single problem. All you want to go on the, you have a problem on the plane, and then you just go from one vice of the ignorance, right? You have this one terrible quality to another with the alcoholism, right? You're an alcoholic now. You go to beer every time you have one of these stupid little loony public disputes, which seems pretty often with this guy, because I can't imagine a guy like this in a normal situation. Let's face it, guys. This guy does not have many normal interactions. He's like that one dude on Instagram that pretends to be the Redditor.
Morning, sir. How can I assist you? Sir?
Did I get in the wrong line?
No, this is the right one, sir.
You asked me if I need assistance. That implies that I need a service. I'm not here for a service. I'm here to purchase a product. I am here to purchase coffee.
He's exactly like that dude. And I don't you're being asked to do something very simple at the end of the day. Put your dog under the seat, bro. There is no reason you can't do that, man. There is no reason. And realistically, right, you're sitting up in here in these people's plane, wasting their time. They're discriminating against the mentally ill, the crazy, yeah.
For the freaking rest of their life.
Yeah. Thank you.
And of course, this dude is always, it's so, the behavior is so commonplace with these people. And it's just, again, another psychological moment here. We have this man essentially saying that I don't want to face, he openly admits that he caused this problem and he didn't want to face it by saying that, oh, I'm gonna just go have a beer there later and not give a fuck, bro. Of course, man, that's what you always do. You always have a beer and you never give a fuck, bro. It's your whole life, man. Your whole life is that one moment of you sitting there with the beer, not caring, dude. That's your entire existence. That's what you've reduced it down to with this level of ignorance.
Well, guess what? I was strangled at Soja, so why don't you guys go fucking read that?
Who knows what he said there.
Why don't you just go die, because you're not American?
Ladies and gentlemen, I could end the video right here, and have my point proved. I actually could have just played this one clip, and my point would have been proven. I don't have anything to say to that, man. That speaks for itself. I don't know if that was deeply internalized racism coming out for a breath of fresh air, or the dude just is kind of running out of insults because he's like a little toddler. He's got the brain capacity of a fucking 2-year-old. You know, he can't fit too many words in there. You know, he's just completely melting down, and he just said, "Oh, you're gonna die because you're not American." Shit. Can't think of anything. I think that's the level. It's one of the two, but bro is at a very dark place right now. And oh man.
Yeah. I haven't broken any fucking laws yet.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Yeah, you broke the law of being an insufferable piece of shit.
Can you tell me what laws I've broken?
That terrible camera angle is definitely in violation of some kind of law. And then the dude keeps showing his gross ass nipples, bro.
No, I'm not. You're gonna have the biggest fucking lawsuit ever. Okay. Lawsuit?
You're gonna have the biggest fucking lawsuit ever.
I've got you guys on camera.
I got you guys on camera. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this dude. I have to actually, I'm gonna look upside down just to get a good look at this fool's face, bro. Unbelievable. Literally looks like a chowderhead. Exactly. If I was to look up the word chowderhead, dunderhead, blockhead, bro, any variation of that phrase, this dude's picture would pop up.
Come on, sir. I haven't broken any laws. Do you guys want to read the ADA law?
God. And it's so funny because we just we proved him wrong with a Google search, but I can pull up like the actual law right now and prove this man wrong. Hold up. So this is the actual US Department of Transportation website, and yes, I was on Reddit to look at that one video. I will never go on it again. So here's the exact laws about these animals being on the aircraft. And as you can see and read for yourself, and I will read it actually out loud for you. So your service animal must be permitted to accompany you in the space under the seat in front of you. Certain small service animals may be permitted to sit on your lap if can done so safely. So it's the exact same thing that I pulled up in Google. It literally pulled up this section from the Department of Transportation, which is absolutely insane that this guy's trying to make this legal argument like he's fucking legal eagle all of a sudden. He's a fucking lawyer, right? He went to fucking however many years of law school and somehow obtained that certification, but the dude clearly isn't even smart enough to use Google, man. He's not educated enough to look something up, bro, for 2 seconds.
Holy fuck, there's fucking 7 of these fucking... America, this is a First Amendment right. You guys have discriminated more. This is fucking awesome.
Discriminated what, bro?
I thought the fucking Kauai bus was bad. Okay, yes sir.
Dude literally looks like a middle schooler. Of course, he's the only person in the entire airport not wearing a shirt. Dude's taking a picture of him because rightfully so. He's a fucking whack job. My goodness. Public disgrace.
Yes, sir.
Nuisance to humanity.
No, thank you. I'll scan. Okay. Yeah, what crime have I committed?
Well, we got a call because you ID'd as a person of interest for an incident that happened on the plane, yeah? So that's what
I think my least favorite part about this video is that he keeps asking, what crime have I committed? What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed? The crime you're committing is existing. You're a public nuisance. Your existence is a crime. Do you not understand that? This level of ignorance is not functional in today's society. You are going beyond the point of inconveniencing yourself, and your stupidity goes beyond affecting you, but it affects everybody around you. The entire flight almost had to deboard because of your stupidity. Nobody else's, bro. There's no discrimination in the process. It was all on you. And you're gonna sit here and talk about what crime have you committed? What crime haven't you committed, bro? They need to put your ass up in a goddamn freezer. Literally lock him in one of those, like, you ever been to like a restaurant? You know how they have those big freezers? They need to put him in one of those, bro, and just lock him in there until he realizes that you don't do stuff like that, dude. You don't inconvenience hundreds of people for no reason. What was the purpose of that? You could have put the dog under the seat. So do it. It's that simple. Do it. That's all these people are asking you to do, and you decided to turn it into this whole song and dance fucking opera performance, right? Pushing your ignorance gland in your brain to its limits just to prove some stupid fucking point that doesn't make sense to anybody but you. Nobody is on your side, man, because you're not coming from anywhere, dude. You're not making any kind of point. You are literally just a nuisance. You are the crime, bro, and that's why you're being detained. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, do not, please don't be like this guy. And I'm gonna be honest, I usually say, like, don't harass the people in the video. Some people, they're asking for it, man. I'm just saying. I'm not saying go out and attack the man, but I'm saying if you see his video and you feel like speaking your mind, go for it, because there's only one way these people can learn. But yeah, that's really it. Have a nice day.